Hi guys, long time no see. I am Syrachime and I welcome you back to another episode of Pokemon SoulSilver. In the last episode, we made our way from Lighthouse City through Route 38 and 39 to make it to Olivine City here. And then when we got here, we actually broke tradition and kind of explored the city a little bit. Kind of saw some of the different things that were here, including a trade option, and that was really about it before the time caught up to us. So on this episode, we are going to actually finish the quest that we started by going into this lighthouse up here and trying to find Jasmine so we can battle her and obtain our 5th or 6th badge. It's been so long since I played, I don't really remember what badge we're going for. So we are going to get started here. We were told from the guy from the gym that Jasmine was here tending to a sick Pokemon, and we are going to go in and try to actually see if she can take time out of her schedule to battle us as a result. So we're going to go in here, and then once we go in here, we will notice a couple of people. I guess we can talk to a couple of them. What do you have to say, young lady? In the past, Pokemon used to light the sea around Olivine at night. The lighthouse was made to pay tribute to these Pokemon, or those Pokemon. It makes you wonder what they use. Obviously electric types, but what electric type could possibly be bright enough to make a lighthouse shine? Oh, well, anyway, we got this jerk over here. We talked to him. He says, people train at this lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. Well, you know what? I'm lazy. I don't feel like taking the stairs. We're going to go all the way to the top by using the elevator. It is so much more convenient. Besides that, stairs are for chumps. Or the lazy. No, wait, elevators are for the lazy. Stairs are for chumps. Haha. Alright, so we'll ride the elevator up. We've arrived at the light room. Let's go battle Jasmine and get our 4th or 5th badge. There she is. Wow, this was easy. And... are you kidding me? Is she really... Yep, she has blocked herself. That is just jerkish, you know? Why would you put an elevator in here if there was literally no way to get in to see one of my favorite gym leaders in the Johto region? Oh, well, anyway, apparently we are going to have to take the stairs because that is what the game designers wanted. But here's a super potion if you want to get that before anything else. That'll definitely be helpful on the trip back up here, taking the long route. So as we take our best friend, the elevator, back down to the level floor, it will wait for it. There we go. We are at the base of the floor. It is time for us to go up, taking the long way. Oh, this is going to be such a drag. You know, I hate climbing stairs. Stairs are evil. Anything that makes you have to exercise is evil, but anyway, getting back on topic. So as you actually go up here, the way this was intended, you do have to go through here, and there are a lot of trainers as a result. I'm going to go ahead and show a couple of these right now, and this is actually a really good place to level up if you need to. I'll go ahead and keep Dopey out there right now because if I'm not mistaken, he's actually our lowest leveled Pokemon. Indeed, that is the case. Scar could use a little experience. We'll switch things up after that. So here we have our first trainer, who is a gentleman. I kid you not. Well, not really, but anyway. This is no place for playing. I don't really want to play. I want to get to the top, but I'm going to battle you anyway, you jerk, because you are in my way. Alright. So Gentleman Alfred here only has one Pokemon, that being a Noctowl. It shouldn't be incredibly hard. I mean, it is a very defensive special wall. I should probably switch out to Bloke, but I think I can handle it. Go ahead and use Insomnia. Yeah, now it's a good thing I'm not using Bloke, because Reflect would just Are you What? Oh, that was a waste of a turn. Yeah, use a sleeping move on a Pokemon that can't be put to sleep. Makes about as much sense as trying to put water out with gasoline. Something I do not recommend, but it's actually quite fun to watch if you've ever seen somebody, you know, light a bonfire with gasoline, or have gasoline on it and just throw a match on it, goes boom. I don't know, I'm only going by experience because I've never actually seen it. There's one time I've seen someone throw a match on a brush pile covered in gasoline, and I actually turned my head for just a minute to check out some stupid bird that was chirping, and I missed it. I'm not kidding. I'm sorry. No, what? I shouldn't be surprised. He's a rich guy. Rich people always have things that put them at advantage over us normal 10-year-old children. Well, we'll just keep doing this thing. As long as he stays frozen, oh, wait. He got healed because of the full restore. Way to miss that. I miss things too much when I'm talking about things that do not really matter but are still probably interesting to listen to at the same time. Alright, I don't really know what's more effective against this Noctowl. Yeah, word of caution, this person has a full restore. Take it out in one hit, or else. I've been here for like, oh, I don't know, 5 minutes already just trying to kill a Noctowl. Man, I've spent how many ice beams on this stupid thing? I'm not going to have anything left for the rest of this battle if I don't get this thing knocked out now. Alright, one more Ice Beam. Thank goodness we've knocked out the Noctowl. Why is it the Pokemon that I always say are no good always end up being the things that almost beat me or do beat me? Case in point, Fire Red, when that Rattata took out my Pikachu every single time I turned around. I don't know. There we defeated Alfred. Ah, I can see you're serious. Yes, you can see that from across this screen of the 3DS. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, anyway. Well, now that we've made each other's acquaintance, shall we telephone, or shall we trade phone numbers? Excuse me. And my answer to that is no. What is with old people wanting to get my phone number? I swear there are pedophilic people all over the place. Why on earth would you ask a 10-year-old for the number? I can't think of any reason. Keep your own phone number, you jerk. I see. As to be expected, children prefer to spend time with others their own age. No, I just prefer to spend time away from people that don't want to add the numbers of random 10-year-old kids. Moving... Mother! Talk about the king or queen of adults who are annoying. You know what, Mother? If you're going to be annoying, there. I have just put you on hold. Haha. And now we are moving on. Of course, now I think about it, I did want to switch up my party now that Topi's leveled up and is injured. Then throw Sakura out there. Sakura uses needs some leveling up. Alright, we got another person over here. We cannot bypass them, so we go up and he says, whoever this is, men of the sea are always spoiling for a good fight. That is perfectly fine, and I assume I'm in the middle of this, so bring it on, you jerk. I will beat you with my flower Pokemon of Doom. Who just happens to know some move called Magical Leaf, and whatever the other move is. It's been so long since I played this, I can't even remember that he had Acid. Alright, got a Poliwag here. I got a typing advantage over this thing, so we should be able to take this out incredibly easily. I'm hoping this Pokemon actually goes down quicker than that Noctowl did, because that just took flat out forever, knowing as it was. So, first Pokemon down, Sakura grows to level 24. Fantastic. Good job, Sakura. What is the second Pokemon? We got a Poliwhirl here? I'll go ahead and keep Sakura out there. Better to have the typing advantage. I don't have an electric type on my team, as awesome as that would be. I guess while I'm doing this, I can't actually talk about something that I've recently gotten into, and I'll get into more stories about it later. Anyway, I have recently got into double battles. As weird as that sounds for me to say, yeah, I've actually gotten into double battles. I've been playing Pokemon for a really long time, got competitive 2009, it's 2015 right now, and I just discovered double battles as of, oh, probably a month ago. So, yeah, I've actually had some interesting things trying to actually complete it. Well, what do we got here? Cool, that's the first time I've lost in a while. Hey, give me your phone number. You'd be fun to battle, so I'll call when I get stronger. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the gentleman over there. I don't want some random guy who is older than me getting my phone number. No. Looks like you're a wimp. What? Coming from the guy that just lost to a flower. Well, anyway, moving on. Go ahead and swap out Sakura anyway. Alright, anyway, we'll send out Bloke, as I was saying. I recently got into double battles and have tried to actually start building a competitive team. And if you're real sneaky, you can sneak past this thing, but I have no ninja skills. So anyway, back on topic, I got into double battles. I've already established that. I've tried recently making a competitive team and kind of had some mixed results. I like to kind of make teams that are not very conventional, as you probably noticed from my SoulSilver Let's Play. Kind of trying to use some stuff that can work but don't necessarily work, and I've had some really weird mixed results. I mean, I had this one battle once where I used a Mega Lucario, Vaporeon, and two other Pokemon. I think it was Raichu, and I can't even remember the last Pokemon it was, but in that battle, it actually went on for 15 minutes. They had a Mega Kangaskhan, like a Cresselia. I tried to keep using Thunder Wave, but Lightning Rod Raichu just kind of stalled that out. And I kid you not, I spent 15 minutes in that battle, most intense battle of my life. A lot of going back and forth. And the battle ended with, well, we had Vaporeon against his Mega Kangaskhan. He used Double Edge and actually KO'd himself. I mean, he KO'd Vaporeon, as bulky as it was, and he KO'd himself. So, I don't know. He technically won the match with the last move, but it was a draw. 15-minute battle was a draw. Most awesome battle I ever took a part in. If I ever get a chance to actually upload that, I might actually show that. That was one of the greatest battles I've ever been a part of. Actually got into another battle where I had a rain team against, well, a hail team of sorts. And I actually was crazy enough to throw a Rotom Heat onto it, and that actually worked really well. I know the fire attacks in the rain aren't necessarily the best, but Politoed with Helping Hand makes that normal, and just kind of interesting. So anyway, kind of just back in track. I actually got into double battles, and I'm really liking it a lot more than single battles. But I guess for out of curiosity, what do you guys think? You guys like double battles more than single battles? I know there's kind of like an even split between singles and doubles, and I do like singles. I did it for the longest time, but I was curious about doubles, and it actually worked out, so yeah. Well, anyway, that's just my thing about that. I really like double battles. It's fun to actually not see, to see Azumarill, Blaziken, and then just pretty much, those common Pokemon you see on virtually every team on singles. It gets so annoying on Battle Spot. Well, anyway, getting away from my rant, we've taken care of that. So from here, there's actually a way you can get it. Oh, why must my OCD senses annoy me so much? There's an item over there and I want it, and I bet you it's no good, but oh my gosh, you just don't know the cringing feeling that's going on inside of me. Alright, I'm going to get it. And I will battle this young lady as a result, whatever she says. Jasmine is the city's gym leader. I intend to bring her back with me. Nobody better get in my way. Well, you know what? You're in my way to getting an item, so I'm going to get it. I wouldn't even be involved in this battle if it wasn't for my obsessive need to get everything that I just flat out see. I don't know why I do that. I tend to do that a lot. I see something that's just not quite right or something that I want, and it will bug me until I take care of it. I guess a case in point, I got like a picture in my room recently that kind of hard to all get in there, but some of the black little specks from the frame actually ended up getting on the picture, and this is a very fragile picture. So the black specks are on the frame and it's bugging me crazy. Well, there's TM. That was totally not worth it. Anyway, back on topic. Yeah, I got a picture frame with black specks on it, and it's driving me crazy that I cannot get to it and clean it out. I am not kidding you. Every time I walk past that picture, I just cringe because of my OCD. I'm weird, I know it. I acknowledge it and I embrace my oddity. Alright, so we got this other guy here. As funny as it is, you actually can't avoid this trainer, I do believe. Yes, I did it. Once we go over here, we will actually see something that is very interesting. You know how in Pokemon Black and White, almost said X and Y, they have like the 3D model of the city and stuff when you're crossing the bridge? I do believe that even though this is the 4th generation, this was actually a precursor test to what that actually looks like. You can kind of see how the camera is actually focusing on us, well, kind of more towards the front rather than above us. And I really do like that. I don't know if you guys actually noticed that or not. I don't know for certain if this is actually fact, if this is like just a test or something. But it does kind of give you an example of what the DS was capable of back in 2010 and stuff like that. Alright, so with that, we're pretty much done. Rare candy over there if you want that. Of course I do. And from there, doggone it, why do you put items in places I can't? Alright, OCD killing me. I wonder if I could actually pass this guy. No, I cannot. I was foolish to even think that I could try. Ah, well, Jasmine must be worried sick about the Pokemon here. She won't even smile these days. And you're taking out on me, why? I'm not the reason she can't smile. For all I know, you broke her heart. I don't know. And here he sends out a Krabby, a Pokemon that is the definition of a Pokemon that doesn't smile. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't really know. It's a Pokemon battle. We're going to take care of it the best we possibly can. Alright, so he's using Leer to lower my defenses. You do that, and I'm going to beat this thing up while I possibly can. So I guess while I am doing this, I can actually talk about something I'm kind of interested in, and that is Mega Evolutions! I don't know how many people have, or I don't know how many of you have actually seen the new forms of whatever the Pokemon Y and X and Y Z mascot is. I think it's like Dragon or something like that. I have a feeling I referenced something that I probably shouldn't have. But anyway, I'm really curious about that form. My cousin recently showed it to me, and I'm really curious to wonder if they'll actually bring back the Pokemon X and Y series and Pokemon Z, that being a direct sequel to X and Y, kind of like they did Pokemon Black, White, and, Pokemon Black and White 2. See, I'm really curious about that, but I'm hoping they bring in some really good Mega Evolutions. It'd be awesome to see Pokemon that aren't really usable, like, well, Crobat's usable, but I'd love to see him get a Mega Evolution. And there's a bunch of other Pokemon that I'd love to see it too. Johto starters would be awesome with Mega Evolutions. I could see that happening too. Instead of the original Kanto starters, they actually use... Ooh, almost walked into that one. So yeah, I'd really like to see some Mega Evolutions. You guys have any Mega Evolutions you'd like to see? If you do, I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys have to say. Crobat would be something I'd love to see. It did Slowpoke, but I was very disappointed by that end result. I mean, who wouldn't be? The Shieldar eats him! Alright, so we got this other sailor here, and apparently he does not look away, so mandatory battle it is. Sailors are both kind and strong. How about you? I don't really know. It depends on the time of day and whatever's happening at that time, I suppose. And he only has one Pokemon. I guess that makes it somewhat worth it. And there's a Poliwhirl. Well, I don't really know what to talk about as I'm going on random battles like this, so I guess instead I will fill the gap in time by talking again about the Mega Evolutions that I would love to see. So there are a lot of Pokemon that I wish they really would give Mega Evolutions. I truly was shocked in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire when they gave Pidgeot one of all Pokemon. Why didn't anything like Fearow get one, or Noctowl for that reason? You know, Pokemon that can't be used. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out why they won't do something with Love Disc. What? Mother! No! We are not going to talk, Mother. I don't like you, you don't like me, so there. My gosh, I only wonder how much money she saved up and spent because of... Oh, doggone it. Why must my OCD and items get the better of me? At least I was sneaky that time around Super Repel. I guess that was somewhat worth it. Well, anyway, I guess as far as desired Mega Evolutions go, I would absolutely love, and I mean this, can you imagine Eevee? All the forms of Eevee getting a Mega Evolution? That would be awesome! Flareon would actually be cool, Jolteon, Vaporeon. Talk about a major thing. Give Mega Evolutions to all those, I think that would be just excellent. Alright, getting off topic, because of all that, we've actually made it up here to the top, where we have this little Ampharos here. It's an Amphi that Palo. Its breathing is slight. Must be worried about that. In any case, Jasmine here. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night. But it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood. But that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. And with that, you walk across and open the door. Why? May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? You... What? What? Oh my gosh, what is with people in these games giving me errands and sending me on wild goose chases? Are you kidding me? It's bad enough I've had to go deliver things for Professor Elm, and then I had to go fight off Team Rocket for Kurt, but now you want me to go get medicine for you? Alright, I'll do it. And not just because you asked me, but because you might technically be my favorite trainer, or at least my favorite gym leader in the Johto region. We will talk about why later. So there we go. We've now got our next objective. We apparently have to go out of here from Olivine City and make our way over towards wherever the next place happens to be, Cianwood, which is across the sea. Now, unfortunately, this is a very long trek, and it's actually something we're not going to tackle in this episode. But at least we have our agenda, and before we actually do anything else, I'm actually going to go stockpile a couple of things. I haven't actually checked out the markets or anything. Kind of see what's actually new in this area. I'm sure there's a couple of things, but still, would be nice. I guess some things you can do before we actually head across the sea. Like I said, we're not going to do it in this particular episode. Some things I do recommend. You definitely want to buy yourselves some super repels or repels, whatever you happen to get. However, as many as you need, I would honestly say get 20 of them. I've already got one in my bag. So I'm going to get like 20 repels, super repels, so we can get across the sea. Something else I recommend is probably get the highest amount of super potions you can get. I don't think you'll need too many. If there are some trainer battles along the way, and I'm just going to go ahead and get... I'll go ahead and get 6 of them for now. I think that'll do. So yeah, definitely get these. This will help you a lot during your adventure. And outside of that, maybe some revives if you feel necessary. If there's some Pokemon in the route coming up, get some Great Balls. But I definitely recommend the repels. I can't stress that enough. Pokemon are avoidable on the routes we've been on so far, but we're getting ready to travel across the sea, and surfing is very annoying. Take my word for it, you want a lot of repels. Outside of that, what we got here? We got Heart Mail, Heal Ball, and Net Ball. I guess this is something I could talk about real quick. Throughout the various marts in the Pokemon world, you can actually pick up these various forms of mail, and they really do nothing. They are literally things that you type a small little message on, equip them to your Pokemon, and then if you ever trade them, it's just like a cute way of sending mail. If you want to send love letters through a Pokemon game, that might be some reason you'd buy the mail, but otherwise, this is a complete waste of time. I do not recommend it. And outside of that, there are some various balls, and Net Balls allows you to catch bug and water types. You can find various balls throughout the Johto region. Something kind of interesting. So I guess for the final thing before we do anything else, my mother has been calling me non-stop, and as a result, this guy is here to make my life a living nightmare. He has all the stuff that my mom has given to me. So let's actually talk to this guy and see how much money my mom has spent and what she has got me. Item number 1. He has given me a package from my mother. With that, we obtain Colbur berries. Thank you for that. We look forward to the next visit. Talk to him again. Our second item she has given me is a silk scarf. Powers up normal type moves. I guess that could be somewhat useful. Still annoying, but third item... Oh, you have no other items for me? Are you kidding me? She called me 1,000 times and only has 2 items for me. Oh, I should probably actually answer her phone calls. Wait a minute! Does she take my money and call me and I don't get the items if I hang up on her? I swear, my mother is trying to kill me. Give me a nerve... Alright. Well, anyway, there's a new item for you. If you do have your mother that gives you stuff, you can power up Power up the power of normal type moves. I don't know if I have anything like that on my team. And sure enough, I don't, so I'm not going to be worrying about that. So yeah, that'll pretty much do it for all of that. And since we've made it through the Lighthouse, and we've got ourselves pretty much prepped up and ready to go for the long trip over the sea towards Cianwood, I think we're going to go ahead and call things off here. So yeah, I think, like I said, we've done more than enough. We went up through the Lighthouse, battled a few trainers, leveled up a few of our members of the team in the way, met Jasmine, and was, again, received an errand that I really don't want to do but have no choice to do. So, yeah, we got a lot kind of to go on. We have to go across the sea and make it to Cianwood. We've got a lot of Pokemon coming up in that route, but we'll talk more about that later. So anyway, until next time, I will catch you guys later.